The next one's Mtsvane 2010. Sure.
Do all the wines go through malolactic?
Yes. In 5 years, we've never had a wine that didn't go through malolactic. But it happens spontaneously, usually right after primary fermentation, when the earth is still warm and the quivery walls are still warm. Sometimes, however, it starts only in springtime when the earth warms up again.
Doesn't sometimes happen simultaneously?
Well, sometimes start simultaneously and then finish a little bit afterwards. This is Mtsvane 2010.
And this is also from Tibani?
No, this one's from the village of Manabi.
Manabi.
Well, here I'm getting cinnamon.
And where was the kisi from?
The kisi is from right near the Alaverdi Monastery. From a region called Argochi, which means the place where it never hails. And there's a couple of microclimates that are where kisi is believed to grow best, and one of them is in Argochi.
And
you have them, Mtsvane?
I got it, thank you.
Mtsvane?
I'm thinking about kissing.
Thinking about kisi.
And the tobacco aftertaste.
Are you looking for the women in it?
Yeah. and about attractive smell.
Well, when you're ready, here it is. It's good.
Cinnamon and cloves and like garam masala.
Colors light up by at least 3 shades. Yeah, it's more aromatic.
Yes?
I was going to ask you to talk a little bit. You compared a little bit between the Arcatili and the Kisi, so I'd like you to talk a little bit about Mtsvane. We usually...
The Mtsvane is a grape that has less pigment in the skin. It actually, when it's ripe, it still looks green. And that's where it gets the name from. Mtsvane means green in Georgian. And there's a few different grapes that are called Mtsvane. There's a Goruli Mtsvane, which is a totally different varietal than the Kahetian Mtsvane. The Kahetian Mtsvane shows well in many different, from the kind of cooler areas near Tel Aviv to the hotter, more passionate areas in eastern Kaheti. But for me, it's probably my favorite white that we're working with. It's just, it has the depth and the layers of the other wines, but I think it has a little bit more playfulness and fruit and freshness than they do.
Nice acidity on it.
Yeah, and the acidity is very alive and present and bright. This is excellent with like a rich cheese plate and some fruit. It just makes the wine go berserk. It's really exciting. So.
It has a little more of a burner spice for the other two.
Yeah.
Right.
When I said the other day that leftovers had asparagus to it, this is more the clove, but it's
Is the acidity of the grape naturally higher than the others, or not necessarily?
Yeah, both the terroir of this particular place, it's growing. This is on a steep slope on the side of the mountain. You might be, Levan, if you drive by Manabi, there's Manabi Fortress at the top, and then there's a church halfway on the mountain. Our vineyard is right below the church on the steep slope. It's a really great place for growing.
And what's the altitude there approximately?
There it's probably about 600 meters above sea level, I imagine.
Yeah, so that's probably...
And the soil?
The soil is a little chalkier and rockier there than in the Alizani Valley.